Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Flanagan. Welcome to another edition of What's Going Around. Each week, we speak with doctors all around the DMV to see what's happening and what's going around. And today, I'm really excited to have our special guest. This is such an important topic. We are talking skin cancer awareness with Dr. Ramisa Hamid, a hematologist oncologist with MedStar Georgetown Cancer Institute at the MedStar Southern Maryland Hospital Center. Dr. Hamid, great to see you. Thank you for taking a few minutes. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, my pleasure. This is great. This is such a timely topic as the weather finally turning nice. A lot of us, now that it's May, will be outside, spending so much time in the sunshine. May is Melanoma Month. How important is it to raise awareness for Melanoma Month right now in the month of May?
It is extremely important to raise awareness about melanoma because this is a type of skin cancer that is very aggressive, and we need to catch it early because if we don't catch it early, then it can metastasize into brain, into lungs, into bones, because this is one of the most invasive skin cancers.
Why is now, May, before we get into the summer season, why is now a good time to get checked out for skin cancer?
So this is a great time to actually check for skin cancer before we go into a more sun exposing, like summers. So late spring, getting into early summer, we'll get more sun exposure. We'll get more UV light exposure, and as we all know that UV light increases the risk of skin cancer. So it is important that we do a skin check now before heading into the summer, because that way we will establish our baseline. We see what the abnormal skin, like abnormal moles or abnormal areas that we have on our skin, and so that we can protect us accordingly.
And Dr. Hamid, as we approach summer and we're spending so much time outside, what should we look for on our skin for possible skin cancer?
Very good question. Things to look at are any abnormal spots on the skin, any abnormal growth on the skin, any abnormal patches. Also, like, any moles that are changing. Again, talking about A, B, C, D, E's of moles, which is asymmetry, border irregularity, color changes, diameter changes, any mold that is more than 6 millimeter in diameter, or we think that it has changed over the period of time, like an evolving mold. So these are the things to look at.
The A, B, C, D, E. That's a great guideline, easy to remember. Um,
Yeah.
is it easy to spot skin cancer? Can we, just average person, can they look for skin cancer? Or, what are some of the giveaways, I guess?
So, it is very important to get skin checks. Like, it's very important to check your own skin, because, everybody know their own skin type. And, it's good to focus on your moles that are pre-existing if they're showing any changes or any spots or any new growths on your skin. But I think it's also really important to, like, go see a dermatologist, because they can actually really examine you with their instruments that they have.
And Dr. Hamid, who should get screened annually? Is it everybody? Are certain people more prone to skin cancer than others?
So, excellent question. So, American Cancer Society actually does not have a particular screening set guidelines for
Mm.
everybody, but it does classify individuals into a low risk individual or a high risk individual. So, high risk being anybody who has lighter skin, lighter eyes, anybody who has personal history of skin cancer, anybody who has family history of skin cancer, any abnormal moles, like anybody who has a lot of moles on their skin, or a skin condition called actinic keratosis, increases risk of skin cancer. The other thing I would highlight is that a personal history and family history of skin cancer is also very important, because anybody who has had skin cancers increases the risk of skin cancer development in future too.
So, what does skin cancer actually look like for those who are lucky enough who haven't had skin cancer? What does it actually look like?
There are three different types of skin cancers, and it depends on what kind of skin cancer you have. So, basal cell cancer look like a nodule or pearly or a shiny appearance of the nodule. The squamous cell cancer look like an abnormal patch or a sore or a hard area or non-healing sore. The melanoma typically arises 30% in a pre-existing mole if your mole is showing any changes like we talked about ABCDEs of moles, or any dark spot under the nail bed.
And you touched upon it a little bit, but what types of skin cancers are there that you look for?
Three different types of skin cancers: squamous cell carcinoma, basal cell carcinoma, and as well as melanoma.
And which one do you see is most prevalent on most patients?
Squamous cell carcinoma is very, very prevalent. Melanoma, even though it's less than 1% of all skin cancers, but we really pay attention to it because it's the most invasive skin cancers and has the tendency to metastasize.
Can the average person tell the difference between, different types of skin cancer?
Yes, so the squamous cell, as we talked about, any hard patch or any scab on the skin or any non-healing wound or like a sore, that's how the squamous cell cancer look like. The basal cell is usually a pearly or a nodular, shiny appearance. The melanoma, however, either arises in the pre-existing moles, as I said, 30% arises in the pre-existing moles, or a dark pigmentation under the nail.
And how do you self check for skin cancer? What's the best advice you can give to us, now in melanoma month as we, prepare to head out in the sunshine?
Self-checking, like for any moles or any pigmentation or any areas in the body is very, very important, and it's easy 5 to 10 minute check, starting from your face, looking in between your hair, going down, looking at your trunk, for women especially under the breasts, and looking under the axilla and the whole body, paying attention to your nails also. So it's a 5 10 minutes exam, can be done at home, especially these days as there are plenty of daylight during the day. So I think it's good to have a self skin exam.
Dr. Hamid, what are some of the signs and symptoms we all should be looking for in skin cancer?
So signs and symptoms: any areas or any abnormal growths on the skin, any pigmentation on the skin, any discoloration or any spots on the skin that were not there before. Talking about the moles, as we know that 30% of these melanomas arises from the pre-existing mole. So looking at the ABCDEs, like any abnormality in the mole, like which means asymmetry, border irregularity, any color changes of the pre-existing moles, any diameter changes if it's more than 6 millimeter, and then if it's evolving, like, oh, a year ago it looked a little different and now it looks a little different. So those things are particularly important to pay attention to.
Dr. Hamid, what are some of the risk factors for skin cancer?
So some of the factors for skin cancers are, fair skin, light eyes, personal history of skin cancer. Studies have shown that if somebody has skin cancer, they're 50% more than likelihood of getting another
Mm.
skin cancer in the next 5 years. Then family history of skin cancer. Anybody who has family history of skin cancer increases your risk to 1.5 fold. Then people who go indoor tanning places have increased risk of skin cancer also. And people who spend a lot of time during the sun and do not wear any protective clothing, or like use of sunscreen, and we'll talk about it. Those folks who get direct sun exposure and UV exposure are increased risk of getting skin cancers.
And Dr. Hamid, when do you need to get a mole checked? If you see a mole and maybe you were born with it, um, when do you raise a flag and say, you know what, maybe I should get this checked out?
Yeah. So ABCDEs, they're very important for, like a mole check. A meaning asymmetry, B meaning border irregularity, C meaning color changes. Oh, it was lighter before and now it appears darker, or it changed this color. Diameter changes is D, meaning any mole that is like more than 6 millimeter. Now it was a small mole and now it is suddenly like changing in size, or evolving, like it was very different and now it had turned in totally different. So all of these changes in the moles are something that we need to pay attention to.
And as doctor, what's more alarming for you? Is it a mole increasing in size, or is it the color changing of the mole?
Both of them are important. Like increasing its size is important, as well as color changes are very important. Any changes that are significant in the moles are very important.
And when
And
should
need to go see a dermatologist for that. Yeah,
oh,
go ahead. So.
okay. And then when should you come see a doctor? Maybe not just a mole, but maybe you see a spot you haven't seen before. Maybe you think it's a freckle. Um, it's getting a little bigger. When should you come see a doctor?
If you are getting a lot of exposure of sun in that area, and there are changes in your skin pigmentation, abnormal spots, abnormal mole, I think that should prompt you to seek medical attention and see a dermatologist.
And then when skin cancer is diagnosed in a patient, what are the stages? Just take us through the different stages. How you diagnose it, and what you look for in the different stages and what they mean.
So stages really depend on the thickness. It is more towards the thickness of it, and more than 2 millimeter is we consider a little bit more thickness, and a little higher stage, like more than T3. And other than that, we also look for ulceration. It's considered a bad sign if there is like a thickened patch that is also ulcerated. So staging particularly is important for, and usually the thickness is the main criteria for the staging.
Dr. Hamid, what are some of the new melanoma treatments out there? Have they evolved, or have they evolved in the last 5, 10, 15 years? What's different with the treatments now, and how do you treat it?
Yeah, a lot of advancement in melanoma when we in terms of treatment. You know, depends on the stage of the melanoma. Again, early detection is the key, because early stage disease treated with wide resection, and it's very important to get a negative margin. And stages that are late usually treated with immunotherapy, chemotherapy, and radiation therapy, and surgery, either like alone or in combination. But there are a lot of advances in the melanoma world with the addition of immunotherapy
And
with great responses.
right, and prevention's got to be so important for a fast development cancer like melanoma, right? I mean, it's got to be because
Yeah.
it's such it can be such a deadly disease. Um, if you have melanoma, I imagine delaying treatment really, in a lot of people, unfortunately, could mean the difference between life and death, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's the most invasive skin cancer, even though it's rare. And I cannot emphasize enough on early detection, because if it's not detected early, it has a tendency to metastasize to your brain, to your lungs, to your bones. And once it's advanced stage, like stage 4, then of course it's hard to treat.
Compared to other types of cancer, skin cancer, melanoma, does it spread rapidly? Like you take, for instance, in men, prostate cancer is a very slow developing disease. It could be years and years and years,
Yeah.
and many patients can live with it. But what about melanoma? How quickly does it spread?
Melanoma spreads pretty quickly. Like it's one of those cancers who are spread pretty quickly, and if we don't pay attention and catch it early, it has a tendency to metastasize into early organs. So early detection is the key.
And Dr. Hamid, can people of all skin colors get skin cancer?
All skin colors people can get skin cancer, but white people tend to get more. Fair skin, lighter hair, lighter eyes, because of lack of melanin. Melanin somehow seems to have some protective effect on skin cancer. So given that there is reduced melanin in lighter skinned people, they have tendency to get skin cancers more.
And Dr. Hamid, what about? I know earlier you had mentioned skin cancer checking, all parts of your body. What about the covered parts of your body? The palms of your hands, perhaps, the soles of your feet, underneath, fingernails or toenails. I mean, that's not out of the question, I imagine, right?
Yeah, in melanoma can develop anywhere, even like in the palms, in the soles, in the feet, in the nails. And there is a rare form of melanoma which is called acral lentiginous melanoma, and that's the places where it's developed. So of course, paying attention to all of the places is equally important,
And
not
if you,
just the exposed areas.
right, and if you get a really, really bad sunburn, I mean, is there a chance that can turn into skin cancer, or does it have to be repeated bad sunburns, over the course of years?
So sunburn definitely increases the risk of skin cancer. It's not a single exposure. It's multiple exposures over the period of time, like a dose response relationship. So, increase repeated exposure to sun and UV light cause DNA damage and increases the risk of skin cancer.
Got it. How about as kids? If you get bad sunburns as kids, does that eventually, as an adult, can that turn into skin cancer? Are you more prevalent, I guess, for getting skin cancer if you're as a child you get repeated sunburns and don't use as much sunblock and sunscreen?
Yes, absolutely. In kids, if they get exposed to a lot of sun and get sun damage, then it is detrimental because as in later in life, as an adults, they can develop more skin cancer,
Okay.
increased risk of developing skin
And
cancer.
is skin cancer painful at all? Do you feel it?
A lot of times, skin cancer is painless, but there are instances where it can be painful, especially if there is a non healing wound that turns into cancer. In that situation, it could be painless.
Okay. And Dr. Hamid, is skin cancer hereditary?
Yes. Um, Family history of skin cancer increases the risk of getting skin cancer. There's 1.5 fold increase in the risk of skin cancer in the relatives, in first degree relatives. Studies have shown.
So many people, use tanning beds, especially in the winter months. They want to keep that tan. They don't want to look like a ghost, I guess. Can you get skin cancer from a tanning bed or repeated use of a tanning bed?
Yes, absolutely. It does increase your risk of skin cancer, and it should be avoided.
So, how dangerous can they be?
You can develop a melanoma, and melanomas are pretty dangerous, as we see that melanomas are the invasive cancers as compared to squamous cell and basal cell, and they have a tendency to metastasize. So it's important that the use of tanning bed should be avoided.
If you're diagnosed with skin cancer, what are the odds and chances you're going to, get skin cancer, be diagnosed again, maybe years down the road?
In Having skin cancer increases your risk of developing skin cancer in future to 50% in 5 years. So pretty significant.
Oh, wow. Okay. How will you know if skin cancer comes back? What are some of the
Um,
catch-alls? To,
as
sig-
like skin checks are very important, right? To self check your skin in anytime you have any abnormal spot on the area, any abnormal growth on the area, any mole changes, like you should see a dermatologist as soon as possible. So
uh,
you can really, like some of the things you can really do by self skin check, and that way you will know that this could be a problem and see a dermatologist.
okay. Talk quickly about sunscreens. Which are the best types? What type do you recommend? And how often should we be applying and reapplying?
Sunscreen are very important. Anything SPF 30 and above, I would recommend. These days, it's even 50 and above, which is great. But with the sunscreen, you have to reapply every 2 hours. So you really recommend to reapply every 2 hours before, like, every time you go into the sun.
Okay. What about sticks? They're really popular with kids, for parents, especially if you have little ones. It's so much easier than lathering on, the lotion. Do you recommend sticks for kids?
Yeah, sticks are good. Sticks are good. Sprays are good. Some, the lotions are good. If people don't want to put the lotion on, then sticks, whatever works. But as long as they have the required SPF, then, and then remember the key is to reapply every 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay, that's good to know.
Mhm.
What
Yeah.
about lotion versus spray? Or did they work well? Is there one that you prefer?
I
Other.
prefer lotion usually because it's easy to cover the surface area with spray. Sometimes some parts of the area can be missed. So as a personal choice, like I like the lotion, but equally effective, put something on instead of nothing.
Okay, absolutely. Dr. Hamid, when should we start applying lotion or a spray? Is it in the springtime? Is it May? What about if you're outside and it's a bright, bright, sunny day? Maybe you're skiing or just being outside. What do you recommend? When should we
You should,
put?
yeah, you should apply sunscreen all year around because there is some UV light, like, even if it's like winter time, even if it's summertime. Of course, the exposure to sun is way more when it's summertime, but I think application of sunscreen should go year around
All
because of
right.
exposure to the sun and exposure to the UV light.
Yeah, Dr. Hamid, just fantastic information. It's so timely now that we're in the month of May, and a lot of us can be enjoying some sunshine, some warm weather. This is really helpful and so important, and I really appreciate you taking some time and lending your expertise. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You bet. It was great to see you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to come here and talk about
Oh, yeah, you
your
bet. You're terrific. Thank you.
awareness. Thank you.